So I recently came upon this photo showing the flat Earth and the other worlds around us. And here it says flat Earth and the 4 root races. You can pause the video and read the whole thing. There's a mix of truth and lies in this. The truth is, we live on buildings, folks. We don't live on continents, right? You can look back on my videos. There's evidence everywhere. The brick lines, the brick buildings are everywhere. The people are discovering it everywhere. There was a massive mud flood or cataclysm or something like that destroyed the whole world 200 years ago, melted everything, and then changed most of the bricks to rocks, etc., etc., etc. I think I did. You can go back in my videos to look it up yourself. But let's look at this. It says here this is according to Martin Kinney. I don't know who this person is. Every 24,000 years, a new ring, a root race, is born from the center of which at least 7 are planned. The original 0-point root race is Etheric Polera, from which all others are born, and where all the gods live. Polera is also known as Mount Meru, or the Tree of Life, which was cut down or destroyed long ago, hence the crater in the middle. Hyperborea, the Anunnaki, or the Black Race, was the first of the original race, or the humankind, created by the Polarians, by the center, but pushed outwards, but etc., etc., etc. Okay, so this is more of mythological stuff, right? This is not concrete evidence. None of this can be, what's the name? We don't have hard evidence that this exists, right? These rings exist. There's no hard evidence because no one's been around past the Antarctica, right? So this is all theory right now. But I do believe there was a war or some sort of cataclysm that destroyed our planet, right? Our planet is not what you think it is. We don't live on land, folks. We live on buildings, right? Melted buildings. And I don't know if it was planned or was it an accident by the Atlanteans. I believe it was the Atlanteans because they give some sort of truth in movies, right? There was a big, power surge in the ground that melted everything, right? And I believe some sort of Atlanteans, or I think these Atlanteans were either what you call Hindus or Buddhists, but we supposedly call Hindus or Buddhist gods. But they're not Hindus or Buddhists. They're some sort of other creatures, right? Race that was on a realm, occupying a realm. If you go to these, images of India, right, or parts of Asia, you see these old structures, right? They are basically look like this, but then you look at the back, right? This is basically all temples, right? All these temples, all these mountain ranges are basically temples, giant temples, and there's evidence that these temples in India are basically all over the world. They're not Indian folks; they're Atlanteans. I believe they're Atlanteans, but you can have your own theory, right? But look at the Grand Canyon, right? It's perfectly lined structures everywhere. The whole cave system, the canyon system, is too perfect, right? It's way too perfect. It looks like these temples were changed into the canyons. I have videos on that too, but yeah, I think these guys are the first races on this planet. They built this planet, and then there was a big event that melted them, that erased them. Then the next race came, and then the next race came. Reset after reset after reset. But let's go back to the images. So yeah. Excuse me, I burped there. It says every 24,000 years is divided into 2,000 periods, blah, 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 blah. I think this is happening every 200 years, folks. I think this is happening every 200 years. Big resets. The last guys, the first guys, I don't know, they've been here maybe a couple thousand years before their big reset, right? I think our reset is coming. Here's another photo. Beyond the ice wall. This is all theory right now. There's no evidence of this, right? But my thinking is this ice wall was never here, folks. This was never here. I think after the big cataclysm that melted the world, I think this thing came into being, into existence. For now, I don't know what's going on here outside the ice ring. Maybe there is another race of beings ready to come in and occupy this area, or maybe they're trying to, enslave the human race to the point where they're comfortable and they'll come in and take over this earth. Blah blah blah. So yeah, there's evidence everywhere. There's brick lines everywhere. Look at this. This is not a tree, folks. Don't believe that biblical lies. These are trees. These are not trees. These are brick lines. These are all brick lines everywhere. Everything's brick. The mountain ranges, everything's brick. And I found this on Facebook. This is from the Daily Meme. So these, of course, all these Facebook pages are all controlled opposition, right? And here it says, "You all not ready for this conversation." Basically, he's making fun of the flat. I mean, the brick, the melted brick, melted building theory that's coming out everywhere, right? Everybody's starting to see it, right? And they are starting to combat it with these, memes, right? The memes saying, "Oh, don't believe this stuff you're hearing," right? It's starting to come out everywhere. This melted building theory, we're all living on buildings, giant buildings. And what you're seeing is a tippy top of the buildings, right? So yeah. So I just wanted to share something here. This image I found. Pause the video and read it yourself. But I don't believe this stuff. There's truth and lies here. The truth is we live on buildings, but the lies is this is not continents. We don't live on continents. We don't live on supposed dirty mountain ranges. These are all buildings, folks. Everything was here is buildings. The evidence is everywhere. The evidence is everywhere. Right, so you just have to open your eyes up. And I believe this is starting to gain traction everywhere. And once this gains traction everywhere, it's going to basically destroy the education system, the business, business system that we live in. Right. Once people wake up to this, basically the education system is done for.